You want horchata? I don't even know if it's working right now. My phone is at 56%. Ow. 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 My teeth are so bad. We need an oil change if anybody can help us fundraise $80 before the next 3 hours to get an oil change before they close. It's the mileage is like past the mark where I wouldn't need to get 2 oil changes. I already got one so my engine doesn't blow up. Like we have bottled water, but it's not cold if we don't put ice in it. I don't know where to go. Charge my phone. Can anybody Venmo, Harmonica Dash Charlotte, or PayPal Area Lee Sapphire? We need to fundraise $80 for an oil change. Do you have to piss or anything?
No.
Okay, here. I'm gonna lock the door behind me, okay, and stay in there, alright?
Yeah.
Don't get out without these, because then you'll get locked out, okay?
Yeah.
I don't have money for lock stick. So do not leave the car without that or this key. piss again?
No.
I actually had to piss before even going in there, but since asking for the code is such a problem, I don't even know where the fuck to go to piss. Without everyone knowing. Just hope nobody's sleeping. That's why I had the AC on with the fucking windows up so it doesn't try to fucking you. You sure you don't got piss?
No.
And if you mind, you can go outside. Go.
I turn it off.
Good job, Ariel. I just secure the perimeter. Yeah, parking somewhere in the fucking shade. So people parking in the shade. Yeah, park here in the shade. Turn off the AC. No. Can anybody PayPal Ariel Lee Software Venmo Harmonica Starla seatbelt off? We're trying to fundraise $80 to get an oil change. If I blocked her, it's probably something they said. If people are judging me and critiquing my lifestyle, calling me names, and trying to say I'm crazy, then yeah, they're gonna get muted and blocked. Or if they want to say Ariel is disabled or would qualify for SSDI, she's a gifted holy vessel. My phone is at 55%. For an oil change, misunderstood. Air filter comment that only I can see. I do not like Diet Coke, but they didn't have Diet Pepsi. Diet Coke probably has aspartame in it. She did take off the glove. Wearing a plastic glove to eat a fucking taquito in 90-degree weather is like, what the fuck? It's probably the same reason why guys wouldn't wear a you-know-what on their you-know-what when they're you-know-what, because then it would be all sweaty, especially if it's hot. It'd be just easier for the woman to take you-know-what. For their you-know-what. The battery is at 55%. They do have a little Caesars here. I don't think I'd want to work there. Or I'd be a lot of prepping. I don't want to make pizzas. I don't want to deliver pizzas. I wouldn't even want to work there. Like, I want to work at a gas station as a cashier. No, I didn't have a job. They lied. Or they hired me, gave me the job offer, I accepted it, and then they said I wasn't rehireable. It's like, if I wasn't rehireable, why'd you give me the job offer, and why do they keep restricting my life disability? I wasn't even cussing. I just don't know where me or Ariel could get a job at. If I get a job here, I will tell you what the bathroom code is, okay? Shit, that's some BS. It's just like typing in the numbers to a pin pad. It's just like dialing a phone number. You type in probably 4 digits and press the green button or enter or some shit. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I moved, that's what happened. I don't even know where the DMV is around here. I don't have a freaking address unless I get a job that I can use that as a mailing address. Okay, I'm not saying this to be racist, but same goes for all ethnicities. But okay, if you go somewhere and you're the only person of your race there, and it's populated by other races that aren't your race, don't you feel like a minority? I mean, that doesn't sound racist, right? Not like humanity of all people is people and that we're all created equal, but it's like, doesn't that just seem awkward, like you feel like a minority, right? I guess nobody wants to comment about how it feels like to be a minority. Not just race-wise, but also vegetarian-wise, carnivore-wise, or if you're heterosexual or gay, like religious or not, like just certain things, right, can make a person feel like a minority. Like if you go to an all-girls school and there's one guy, or all guys schools and there's one girl, like, and it just makes, like, do you know how it feels to feel like a minority? Brandon, Brandon, what if you went to an all-girls school and you were the only guy? Would you feel like a minority? I mean, that's how I feel here in Los Angeles. I feel like me and Ariel is a minority. I feel like nobody wants to give a white bitch a job, you know? That's how I feel. I saw one Volkswagen Beetle that looked like from the 1970s or 80s, and I just saw a new Volkswagen Beetle in a 2000-something start. But that would be like my dream car, is to have a automatic Volkswagen, not a stick shift. My car's gonna blow up if I can't fundraise $80 for an oil change, because I can't get paid fast enough to do it. I can't stop working and get paid fast enough to do it. Anyone should pay to be in my presence. Jack, with your filtered comment that only I can see. I think actually it's the other way around. They'd pay not to be in my presence, because I'm viewed as a threat, a breach in security. I'm viewed as a breach in security. I'm viewed as a threat. I'm viewed as an assassin. I've got no hostile intentions towards anyone, even though we have nothing. Like, people should not view me as a threat or an enemy or anything. Like, I'm just trying to peacefully coexist on the planet, without problems, even though there's lots of problems. But people give zero fucks whether we exist or not. So it's like, they're not gonna pay to be in our presence. I can't even fundraise $80 to get an oil change right now before they close. The Jiffy Lube probably closes at 5. So I can't fundraise $80 in 3 hours to get an oil change. This is a real crisis, pandemic emergency. My engine's running to charge my phone because there's nowhere for almost people to charge their phone. And we're parked in the shade because before we were in the sun, it was hot as hell. It ain't over till I say, is that Bad Omens or The Neighborhood? I don't even know the title of the song. I just love it when he sings that song. That's why I pinned it in one of my videos on one of my pages. It ain't over till I say. There's so many palm trees. Why is that guy walking so weird? You know, people want to call me a stalker and say I'm doxing people's address, but it's like I'm the one who feels like if they're trying to send the fucking police after me and file court orders against me, I'm the one that should be watching my back, okay? I'm not trying to fucking file cases against them, have them arrested, or anything. And for somebody who's acting like I'm stalking, they're the ones trying to stalk me and dox my location, ping my location to get me in trouble, to have me arrested for doing nothing. Like, I'm not even seeking them out, okay? Like, just because I'm in the area, not even probably the same zip code, I'm not really sure, maybe the same area code, but it's like, yeah. So, they're giving me anxiety, making me nervous, raising my blood pressure and stress levels, and I didn't even do nothing. I'm trying to get a job in this area. I mean, this is a city I've always wanted to go to, even if they weren't here, because I wanted to come here in 2008 and even drove to Malibu a couple times from San Diego, but never parked because they charge for parking. So I've been to the city before. I've just never tried to get a job here or live here. Like, I've come here in different years in different cars. Probably 6 times. No. 4 times in 2008. And this is probably just 2 times in the last 2 weeks. The first time driving through here. And the second time just coming here from San Diego. Oh. Yeah, realize, Bubba. And Bubba ain't even your real name. We've got no friends here. It sucks to be a pedestrian. It sucks to be broke. It sucks not to have money. It sucks not to have a job. It sucks to have a car with problems. Like, people need jobs right away to survive. And I'm sure Ariel feels the same way because she doesn't have anything of her own except for the crap in my car. Some clothes and shit. But it's like, she did ever only had one job working with me for, I'd say, 8 months. the gas station in Minnesota in 2017. They didn't want to train her on the register, but she made a total of $800 part-time, which gradually was spent through Starbucks and Taco Bell drive-thrus with us. That was the only first time she ever worked in her life, but all she did was mop the floor for 4 or 5 hours straight and fainted 3 different times during that time. So she can't really work because of her thyroid fainting condition. My friend from San Diego can't really work because he only has mobility in one of his arms and can't lift nothing heavy since he was hit by a truck in Washington a couple of years back and had to have neck surgery to repair or replace some type of disc in his neck, or he would have been paralyzed if he was losing feeling of getting numbness in his limbs, arms and legs and stuff like that. So it's a miracle he survived. So that's why he can't work, but he can't get SSDI. And then my other coworker, Chris from Minnesota, also got hit by a truck, I think last Christmas or New Year's, and also can't work and can't get SSDI. So it's like, it sucks when people are in situations like that where they can't even work. Like, I can work, I'm trying to work, I just can't get a job fast enough. And I'm not even trying to get SSDI or SSI, I just want a freaking minimum wage paycheck. If I call the CEO of this corporation, I wonder if they can hire me faster instead of just sitting in a parked car waiting for Monday to see if they even have openings for interviews to give me a job position. I know, Brandon, I can't stop chewing ice is hot. My phone is at 54%. Me and Ariel ate one thing today, each of a jalapeno cream cheese taquito. This live actually talking to me, even though there's 133 people watching. I know, because a lot of people give zero fucks about me and Ariel's lives or any aspect of our existence. Zero fucks, they can't even pretend to give a fuck, really. I just need to try to fundraise $80 for an oil change before they close in 3 hours. Spock. Why is your username Spock? Do you like Star Trek? I keep getting banned on my other backup page. It has 5,000 followers. This one only has 746. Because I went live more on the other page, that's why I had more followers. I'm banned from going live on my main page that's got 15.5 million likes, but that's where people originally knew me from the last 8 years. Well, if anybody can help us fundraise $80 for an oil change, can they at least donate to our PayPal and Venmo so I can have a never-ending supply of Big Gulp crushed ice Diet Cokes? Ariel still hasn't even drinking her one from this morning. A dry Pepsi. I wonder if the person can work the front desk and work at the same place they live at, or if they're working at a hotel to live there. If that's allowed. At other places, I wouldn't have been allowed to work at a place I live at. Or try to live at a place I work at. For this city, we need a tour guide to tell us what streets go where and what's on them, because I know Google Maps does the same shit, but we need a tour guide or someone who's familiar with this area. God, I'm gonna have to piss again. What the fuck? You don't have to, do you? Like, this freaking cover is so big for the rear view mirror. Like, it makes the rear view mirror bigger. Fuck, it keeps coming off. It's like a cover for the mirror. Oh my god, Ariel! What the fuck? Fuck it. Take this off. I'm trying to put the cover back on the mirror. Because the cover on the rear view mirror makes it bigger. Oh my god, we need a job so bad. Who the fuck is honking at who? No, they ain't fucking honking at me. My phone is at 53%. Are you gonna drink something? Or no? Because then you feel like you got pissed? Why can't you put the water in here?
Mm-hmm.
You can't make your legs straight? You're gonna pick out all those leaves you put in there? I just vacuumed. Like, customers get mad at new employees if they don't know how to do their job or act like they don't know how to do their job or act like what they're requesting is so impossible. So when I have a job, I actually can give a fuck about what the customer needs or wants, or at least pretend to give a fuck. But the ones who straight up obviously give zero fucks is just bad customer service. You know, I go to a place, a gas station. I don't know if they're hiring or not. They have paper applications, but don't have them on hand. And they tell me to come back to talk to the manager at sometime tomorrow, and couldn't even just take my name and number to call me. Like, they have to have me go there when they're there to talk to them. Gosh, like a lot of these places I'm not familiar with, so unless I have it in my contact list for their number and location, I'm not going to know who's calling me back for a job, and I don't want to leave this boulevard because I'm not familiar with this area and I don't want to get lost and waste gas and all this shit. I just wish me and Earl had a place to be in. Like, driving here, I think it was an hour and a half drive from San Diego to here. Didn't seem far, but also seemed far at the same time. I'm not familiar with the city, but it almost seems identical to San Diego, but different. Like, it's like the same but different, you know? Almost like a parallel universe. Like, I'm not sure how many miles apart, 200 miles or some shit apart. I'm not really sure. I'll have to Google it. What, Bobo? My boo-boo's mad at me. I'm not allowed to discuss him. He's gonna bitch slap me. He already warned me. Like, if he's not unblocking me, my whole life is ruined. He doesn't need to end his career because of me. Just because I like his music a little too much. I don't have Cash App. I only have PayPal or Venmo. I got Venmo or PayPal.